What up, yo?
What up? What up,
What up,
Mo?
man? Hey,
What we
so
doing today, man?
today we talking about the Giants with the Daniel Jones situation and what they're gonna do with Saquon Barkley. We also gonna talk about the Papoose and Fat Joe defending Eminem off of Melly Mel. Melly Mel was on that dialogue show. He started
Right,
talking crazy. And
right.
of course we gotta talk about the Chris Rock destroying Will Smith and all that. So it's up to you, man. Let's do that
Let's
Burrow
do it.
Breast intro, yo, and get on into this, yo. Real talk.
What up, people? It's your boy White with Bubble Breast, aka I Slap You, aka Say It Again, y'all mean?
Yo, this is this is Big Maul, your big king from Queens, and we are Burrow Reds. And we
Bubble
are
Breast.
in the building. Burrow
We in
Reds
this
in the
biatch.
building.
Yo, real quick, I did another story. Go check it out. It's already trending right now. And shit is mad funny, yo. I changed it.
So
I'm not gonna call it Bronx Tales no more because I'm doing stories from everywhere. So I'm calling it Bring Some Weed. I got a story to tell. So that last one I got Biggie on it and say I got a story to tell, but that's what that segment is gonna be called. Bring
all
some
right,
weed. I got
cool.
a story to tell. Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna start my segment soon. My segment's me and White's working. White's helping me produce my segment now. You never met no Martin Luther the King. We're gonna try. We're gonna try and see that coming up with my little life story and see what the deal is. All right.
Right. Yo, Mo, so what's been going on? It's been a lot going on, yo. You want to just dive into this Chris Rock shit first, or
Yeah.
damn, I can't.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do that.
all
Let's
right.
do that,
So
man. I
last
watched.
week,
You watched the whole thing?
yeah, I did. It was last Saturday. Chris Rock went live on Netflix.
Did you watch it live? I didn't watch it live.
I
Did
didn't
you
watch
watch
it
it
live
live?
actually. Nah, I watched that shit the next day actually when I got back in town. I watched it.
I actually watched it at work. I was at work. I had it in my ear at work.
Yeah.
And listened to the whole thing. And then I watched the end going home though. I saw how passionate he was about the end.
Oh yeah.
He had a better show. The show, did you see Tambourine? The one before that?
I didn't watch that one.
That's a good one, yo. Like I said, and White knows we just spoke earlier that Chris Rock is not one of my faves. But I
Right.
think he's funny. And I watched his stand-up before, but he's not one of my run-to faves. But when he has something interesting, I watch it, and I watched Tambourine. I actually watched the whole thing and liked it. This one was okay. This one was all right. The joint about his daughter was kind of cool and all that, and
Right.
it was kind of crazy. It was one critic said that this one sounded like some old man saying "stay off my grass" type situation
Yeah.
vibe.
I mean, I seen Stephen A. shit, and a lot of people, the
What did
world was
Stephen A
upset
say?
with
I
Will
didn't see the
Smith.
Stephen A shit.
I mean, pretty much he was always mad at Will Smith because it was like a sucker move to do that at the Grammys, and I mean at the what is it, the Oscars?
Yeah.
At the Oscars, and then Will Packer was the first black man doing the joint, so he
Right.
was just bringing up all that shit like you trying to ruin the moment. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just about you. You know what I'm saying? It was about the whole thing that everybody was doing, and he fucked it up. And
Right.
that's what he was saying. He was pretty mad at Will Smith, and yeah, you pretty much bullied, and he pretty much said, if he said he would have did the same shit Chris Rock would have did after he got slapped, then he said as soon as they would have went to commercial, he jumped on them, win or lose. He said ain't no way in hell he gonna let that nigga slap him and just get no consequences at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So it just brought up a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Rock I mean, ain't no way around it. He's a sucker, but he's a cool. I mean, you ain't got to be man. He's a sucker, yo, because you ain't got to be the toughest thing in the world, but you shouldn't let nobody slap you like that. And on fucking live Oscar award night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even though he took the high road because he could have fucked it up for the whole black people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't call him a sucker, because he could have messed it up for a lot of other paychecks coming in.
He wouldn't. Chris Rock wouldn't have did nothing if he would have got slapped behind scenes.
Yeah, no, that's real talk. No, that is true. But that's why he did the right thing to show us that, yo, you know, they want to see us do it. That's why his ending punchline was huge to what he said. He was like got to fighting. White people want to see you fight. That's what they want to see. It's like, see, let's put the monkeys back in the ring. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna act like us. You know what I mean? They like that's what they want to see. And that's what he said at the end. He was like, my parents taught me not to, like, you know, fight in front of. I'm not gonna fight him in front of. This is a white establishment. That's all we're gonna do is have us the Django in here.
Yeah,
like, come on, yo.
That was an excuse for him, though. He's soft, yo. His brother, Tony Rock, would have fought everybody that fought that nigga. But
no, but
that don't take away from Chris Rock's character. We never see him.
But he said he's soft. That's the thing about it in his stand-up.
Fucking shit about when he said we was talking about earlier about when he was like if he was on the operation table, they don't even show his chest. He got a sweater on while he getting operated. Yo, that shit had me in tears, yo.
He said I was a corn and Pootie Tang. He was like, I was Pookie in New Jack City while you out being you in Bad Boys with your shirt off. I'm Pookie in New Jack City. So I think he did the real thing, man. He explained all of his, you know. I don't think you're a sucker when you can explain your personality and say how your walk is, bro. Like, if you a sucker when you try to say, I would have, and you don't know what your moment would have been.
He did say I took that slap like Pacquiao. He did say that. He
owned his moment. He said he took it.
He did take that shit. He did take it, yeah.
He took the slap. It's not like he knocked him out and paramedics had to come in and he got knocked out by a smack. You know, he took the smack, but he had his chance to call him a sucker back and get whatever he got off his chest. He did it for a year. He did a little pot shots here and there, but he waited a year. But he did the right thing because he was waiting on the right pocketbook, the right money to come in to talk about that.
And you know what? They talked about it on Breakfast Club, and it was ill that he didn't sue him like Jim Carrey said. But you know, his money got off that Netflix.
That's what white people do.
Yeah. He got that money off of Netflix. He was like, I don't need this. I'll just turn this shit into money, yo. So
you understand? White people sue each other, yo. That's what they do. That's what they do. Like Brett Favre trying to sue Shannon Sharp and old dude with his podcast because they said, yo, they said things about him. So they quit to sue for defamation or sue for anything in a second.
Brett Favre trying to sue Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, because Shannon Sharp called him a punk for taking money for his whole allegation allegedly on our channel, taking money from the Mississippi welfare.
He did do it, man. That nigga Brett Favre's man. Anyway, we don't want to talk about that dude, but but my point is that they quick to sue each other, and we're not quick to sue each other. We quick to just try to handle it right there or get revenge. And I think this was Chris Rock get revenge moment. So what you said? You think he did it the right way? He didn't have the way he retaliated.
In that business, he did it perfectly. Like he did, just like Will Smith could have got him perfectly. Will Smith could have did something on his platform and got Chris Rock. You know what I mean?
He won't do it. Come on, he's the fucking the bad person. If he did that, it's not gonna look good for him.
No, but still, he could have did something if he was that mad that when you gotta get up and go smack him, or you know how Will Smith would have looked like a champ if he'd have caught him backstage. You know what I mean? If he'd have rolled up on him on backstage and be like, yo, man, you know what you said earlier, or smacked him backstage and you would have heard it on the news. You know what I mean? But you don't sit there and smack that man in front of, like he said, like white people's ready for us to see us dance. They're ready for us to see us do. Like, see, this is why we give him nothing.
He should have did it backstage, though. He should have did it backstage. He should have did it backstage.
He should have. He should have. He should have. Because check it out. you know that's how it's always handled. Even at rap shows, niggas wait for niggas backstage. You know what I mean? Like everything
Right.
happens. Nobody jumps on their show and fight them. You know what I mean? Like everything, the shots and everything goes off backstage. You
It
know
was
what I mean?
crazy. I mean, I think he did the right thing. Especially, I think it's ill that he didn't sue Will Smith, but he still got mad money out of it, because he used it at his advantage, and he, of course, he was like, "I'm not a victim."
Why wait on a lawsuit, yo? Why wait on a lawsuit? Especially we come from the neighborhoods of come on, we don't wait on lawsuits. We don't wait to pay bills. Like, why are we gonna wait on a lawsuit? Like, nah, man. I'm gonna get this dude. I'll get him and get money off of getting him.
He was calling Jada a bitch. He was calling Will a bitch. He was going in. Like,
yeah, he did, and he nailed it when he was like, "Yo, how do you let the person that cheated on you interview you?"
Yeah, like, how you feel about me sucking dick? He said, "Pause." Some shit. I was like, "Whoa!" I was in here watching this shit, and I was just going crazy. Like,
he wanted to make sure he hit Will in the heart, bro.
Yeah,
he wanted to make sure he hit Will in the heart, yo. For real.
Right,
hey,
I think that's what he was doing it for, yo.
Can you pull up Melly Mel dialogue, yo? It's not that long, yo. Pull up Melly Mel.
Melly Mel.
Yeah.
Dialogue about what? What is?
It's called The Dialogue, Art of Dialogue. He's on the show called The Art of Dialogue. Or just put Melly Mel talks about Eminem. I just want you to get to the right one instead of getting to somebody else's blog.
All right, hold on. I ain't never seen it. You talking about Eminem or Eminem's daughter, yo?
No, Melly Mel.
I know, because it said he talking about his daughter too. I don't know.
Nah, not Melly Mel. This one ain't about his daughter.
Yeah, Melly Mel, nigga. He talking about Eminem's daughter, yo. I got it, yo. Yeah. Shit is saying is 3 minutes long, yo.
We got RP in the building. We got my man Slug in the building. What's up?
What up, Slug? What up, RP?
iTalk in the building. Man. Ladies of iTalk in the building.
Yo, so real quick, tell me what Melly Mel was talking about, yeah.
So basically, he was just saying that Eminem would not be top 5 in the top 10 if he wasn't black. He's saying that if you painted him black, he'd be lower down on the what's. He'd just be another nice MC lower down on the what's the name. He said he wouldn't even have his success.
That's 100% bullshit, yo. Like, I gotta play it real quick. I'm not. Yeah, what up? IP. I ain't trying to be a stranger. I'm trying to be around. All right. So more. You want me to share the screen and play it?
Yeah. Real quick.
All right. Let's see what we more talking about. Hope it ain't crazy.
Yeah, I hope it ain't nuts.
This is it, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. How long? It was a short. You got the shortest one, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Number 5 on the Billboard Top 50 Rappers of All Time list.
Obviously, he's a capable rapper. If you was talking about sales, he sold more than everybody. If you're talking about rhyme style, okay, he got a rhyme style. But he's white. He's white. So now, if Eminem was just another nigga like all the rest of us, would he be top 5 on that list when a nigga that can rhyme just as good as him is 35? That had records and all that. He's 35. He's white.
I think he's talking about Busta.
And the point is this: if I was white, nigga, I'd be greater than Elvis.
What the?
Niggas be like, Melly Mel is greater than Elvis. Melly Mel is the greatest white man that has ever lived.
All right, Mo, real quick, let me pause this nigga. That clearly the way he looked, he's before my time, y'all.
Yeah. So walk easy on the legend, yo. You better walk easy on my legend.
I ain't fuck with him, yo, but I know he got killed by Cool Mo D, though, and that nigga's
Here we go.
Yeah, Jess, I'm gonna jump on y'all joint later.
RP, I'll try. I ain't gonna lie, I got some things to do tonight, but I'll try.
So you saying your man, right? He a legend and shit, but Cool Mo D took his ass out, right?
Yes. No,
Because
was it Kumo D? No, what was it Kumo D?
Yeah, it was Cool Mo D. No, was it?
Or was it Busy B?
Oh, he took out Busy B, I think.
Kumo D took out Busy
Melly
B, not Melly
Mel? He
Mel.
ain't never had no beef with nobody.
He did have a battle where he took his shirt off and started doing push-ups because the dude was killing him. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Since he was brolic, he took his shirt off. He's like, "Can you do this?" And he
right.
push-up.
Nigga, we rapping, nigga. You working out, man. So you want me to
what
play
you
a
saying
little
is
more?
you totally disagree.
100%. He's talking about because he's white. No, motherfucker. I think that Eminem had a harder time because he's white. Because as black people in hip hop, it was hard as hell to get into our culture. So if you was white and rapping, we wasn't giving you a fucking chance at the time.
Right.
The fact that he was nice, we couldn't deny it. He was on tracks with Jay-Z. He was on tracks with Dre. He was on tracks with everybody and murdering niggas. If not murdering them.
I agree.
So,
but I see what he's saying from his start of culture. Yes, it was more of a race situation. It was way more of a race situation.
I mean, shit, that nigga started rapping with slavery. Slavery was just getting over.
All right. See, then I say walk easy with my nigga. There you go, yo. He's a pioneer. He's from the legendary.
Nigga probably fucking open up for Toby and shit.
Shut up, man. See, there you go. You always gotta. But anyway. Yeah, but he made a blog now because everybody's throwing him under the bus for this interview right here.
Right.
So and then Papoose and Fat Joe, they had something to say too.
I mean, that's kind of stupid though. I mean, I'm not trying to. Busta Rhymes is dope as fuck, yo. But Busta Rhymes ain't in a million people's top 10, yo.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta know what you're talking about. Like Eminem. He didn't just come in as a white dude. He ain't Vanilla Ice, nigga. You see how we treated Vanilla Ice?
Threw him right out the
Right,
and
he had
with the Suge Knight.
More, and he had a major hit. Ice Baby was a big ass hit.
19 million records.
So it was big, but we still was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Like Eminem came on and he was saying some silly shit. Hi, my name is but he was in dissing Britney Spears and
Well, I can tell you this. I'll probably get railroaded for this. Freaking, do you think? Let me ask it as a question. Do you think Dr. Dre helped him with the culture, or do you think Eminem could have did it by himself?
I think it was a crucial part in his career that he went with Eminem. Same like even 50 Cent. Same with 50 Cent. I don't know if when certain pieces link up, like Puffy and Biggie and Snoop and Dre and Eminem and Dre, you know what I'm saying? Like those shits is like if they would have went anywhere else, I don't know if they would have been the same people.
I'm talking about Eminem and the black culture. I know what Eminem did for Dre.
That's what I'm trying
to know. He did for Dre.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The combination of Dre's just co-signing for him. It was like, oh, this is Dre. He's not just going to co-sign for anybody, not even if it's because he's white. You know what I'm saying? Dre is one of the hardest people in the industry, so we got to at least listen to what this dude is saying.
No, it's cool. No, but what I'm saying is if you take Dre out of the equation, where would Eminem just be? Would he be on the list?
I think he'd be on the list, but he would probably be in the top 20 or something like that, you know? He'd be further up. He might be at Busta Rhymes spot 35. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think Dre their combination kind of made him solidify who he was in like his numbers, you know, like top 5. You know
I think he'd have been lower. I think he would have been way lower.
He'd been low, yeah, but he wouldn't have been in the he wouldn't have been in this conversation right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like 50 Cent. When 50 Cent got shot and nobody was fucking with him, you think he would be 50 Cent? If he would have did this shit without Dre and Eminem,
and that's what gets on my nerves with a lot of people. You know, Eminem is not just there because of Eminem. Biggie's not there just because people diss Buffy all day long. But you take Puffy out of the equation of Biggie, where would he be? And this is what people get on my nerves with, and I'm not, they know I'm a fan of Jay-Z, but I'm not just saying this because I'm a fan of his. he didn't have such a big cosigner. He just had people liking him. He never, think about it, out of everybody in that top 10, there was nobody, everybody, you could say Dame Dash, but Dame Dash and Jay-Z came up at the same time. You know what I mean? Biggie had a big cosigner with Diddy. Pac would have been at the bottom of the list if he didn't do his if he didn't come back with the Death Row situation.
Yo, Suge Knight saved Pac's career, B. What are you saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Just like Diddy saved Biggie. You know what I mean? There's nobody you can say saved Jay-Z.
Yeah, he put his sword. You gotta understand what it's kind of like Jordan and Pippen, and once you got a recipe, it's kind of hard to deny that shit. You can't just have one good recipe and don't put it with something else. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what I'm saying. And with Jay-Z, he was fan driven. You know what I mean? He was fan driven. Like him and
Jay-Z kind of everybody's saying this, but I thought Jay-Z was dope ever since I heard him, but he piggybacked off of the Biggie shit, you know what I'm saying?
But not like Biggie, not like how Biggie piggybacked off of Puffy. You know what I mean? Like those are two different piggybacks. Like Jay-Z, like what other producer would have Eminem would have worked with? Eminem would have been working with, let me tell you what Eminem would have been. He would have been down the list, but he would have been working with Mobb Deep producers and all that. He'd have been that nice white dude. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been no Hi, my name is. And if it was a Hi, my name is, we wouldn't be respecting him as much as we would right now. We would just be like, oh yeah, that's a good white rapper. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that Dre attachment is huge for him for the culture. I mean, huge. First thing, the Dre attachment is huge for a black person in the culture. Look what it did for Snoop. Look what it did, you know what I mean? Look what it did for Death Row. Look what it did for Aftermath. Look what it did for Eazy-E, who wasn't even a rapper. You know what I mean? And they came up at the same time. Like they came up exactly at the same. They kind of did what Jay-Z and Dame Dash did. They piggybacked at the same time. But Dre touch of the culture, no Eminem. Eminem will be way down the list, bro. Like he'll probably be like, yo, he'd be way down the list. He probably one of those dudes we'd be like, he should be higher than that. Yo, this dude, he'd be in that Redman conversation. Like, yo, come on, man. Like, this kid is nice. Y'all just hate him because he's white. But again, a lot of them niggas at the top, say no disrespect to any of them. No disrespect to any of these dudes. No disrespect. But you take that top 10, most of that top 10, even with Wayne with Cash Money, has a bigger piggyback. You know what I mean? There's nobody in that top 10.
I don't think, like, to answer Slug question, I don't know if any other producer could have took Eminem to where Dre took him.
No. He just
like, I don't think can you imagine Biggie with another producer? That's like, take away the race. Can you imagine Biggie with another producer?
Nope.
You know, so it's like, I mean, that's a tough question, yo. Them niggas made history, yo, for a reason, you know.
Because think about it. Think about the MCs we like where we don't really care about the producers. Think about the Cam'rons and stuff where we're not thinking about their producers.
Timberland.
You know what I mean? But here's my point, Slug. Timberland, but it would have been a Timberland project.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
it would have been just like Eminem was a Dr. Dre project. When Up in the Club came out for 50 Cent, yes, we thought of Eminem, but we knew that was a Dre beat that just took 50 Cent to a whole nother level. And 50 Cent already had a crowd. But that Dre attachment, you know what I mean? Think about it, White, because that's what Puffy was doing with Uptown, with Mary J. Blige, Jodeci. We like Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, but when that remix of Puff came out, just like they showed on Wu-Tang, with Method Man. You know what I mean? Like on Wu-Tang with Method Man, they were an underground rap group.
That's like saying would the Wu be different without RZA?
Yes.
That's like saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's hard.
They had to have RZA.
Yeah.
But here's the deal with that. Again, RZA came up with Wu-Tang because he created Wu-Tang. Biggie, Puffy already was making Mary J. a star, Heavy D, making beats for Heavy D. He already had the radio rocking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dre already before Eminem, before 50 Cent, before
right.
Snoop Dogg, Dre already had the radio on lock from
So all right, Mo.
NWA.
So tell me if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna try to explain what you said. So Slug, I think nigga, we trying to say that they vision took them to a different level as
It
far as
did.
like Biggie Smalls at the time. It was you had to be in shape or a pretty boy, and Biggie was fat, black, ashy, and ugly, and fucking the way Diddy sauced him up and made him Versace and the go with his hardcore floor, he killed it.
Exactly.
Nobody
No,
did that for Biggie other than Puffy.
Seriously, check it out. It's just like, all right, take Timberland. No Timberland, no Missy. That's straight up. But they came up at the same time. They're different from Puffy and Biggie. Timberland and Missy climbed, they're kind of like Wu-Tang. RZA and Method, all of them came up at the same time. And then they went back into the industry and showed how dope they were.
Let me ask you this question now. You got Timberland, you got what's the other Premier, you got all these dope producers, but have any Timberland other than Missy with Timberland? I think Missy kind of did it herself with Timberland, but they ain't got no like real artists like a Biggie or Eminem, you know, like Dre and Puffy, like them dudes is like
that's the combo. No, the 1-2 combo is big. That's a big 1-2 combo.
No, it's huge.
Missy's basically Timberland's 1-2 combo.
That's all Timberland got, really, right? Other than Timberland's a fucking
no,
he's one of the nicest.
No, Timberland brought back Aaliyah. Timberland brought Aaliyah back.
Right.
From R. Kelly. R. Kelly had her first. She got quiet, and then nobody thought she was gonna come back out, and Timberland just killed it. And then Timberland also revised Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Before Pharrell got him. He like his whole solo career was all Timberland first. So Timberland's that dude, don't get it twisted. But his main artist gotta be Missy. Missy's is his problem. But think about that top 10. The only niggas in the top 10 who had to do it themselves was Jay-Z, Nas. Who else is in that top 10? Everybody else had a big component. Everybody else in that top 10 had a big component.
That's actually crazy. We need that's a dope ass topic right there. Like them niggas did it without like another big name, you know what I'm saying? As far as like
everybody else, even Kendrick is from Dre. You know what I mean? No Dre, no Kendrick. What can you say? No. Everybody keeps saying no Biggie, no Jay-Z. Really? Everybody keeps saying keep saying
that's
like
bogus, Mo. You know, it's so crazy. Me and used to go back and forth on the Biggie and Jay-Z verses that they had back in the days.
You know me, yeah. I was
Brooklyn's Finest and all that
shit.
We
was a big, yeah.
And they was going. Jay-Z always was toe to toe with Biggie. Yo, you can't say he wasn't. And I was always rooting for Biggie, but then you were like, nah, Jay-Z. And I'm like, they was going toe to toe all the time, yo.
That's one argument I would never say I was right in, because Biggie was just that nice. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you
was rooting for Jay-Z though.
What's up? I was Jay-Z. I was pro Jay-Z.
Yeah, I was going for Biggie, and they still dope.
Most people, don't forget White. You better say it on this air. When nobody was going for Jay-Z, who was the one out here when Biggie was at his height? And I'm like, yo, this dude Jay-Z.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all. Everybody's like, yo, you bugging, yo. Like you.
I never said that. I like Jay-Z from when I heard him. The first time I heard Jay-Z, he was with Original Flavor doing that shit.
Yeah.
So I was an Original Flavor fan. So when I heard his verse, I was like, damn, this nigga nice.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, I was favoring Jay-Z from day one. Biggie popped off, especially after Juicy. Biggie popped off after Juicy. Jay-Z is coming up. I'm telling everybody, like, yo, watch out for this dude, yo. Everybody's like, who that? The drug dealer dude popping champagne? Nah. He ain't going nowhere.
I would love to. I would feel like playing the Brooklyn's Finest because them dudes was going back and forth.
Brooklyn Finest is one of the best. Go back and forth.
I'm about to play that joint.
But this is why Nas and Jay. This is why Jay-Z should be number one, you know, due to that alone, bro. Like, due to that alone. And this is not to knock anybody's skills. First thing, if you're going to go by a skill set, cool. All right, I understand lyrically and all that. Skill set, yeah, we can go ahead and play that. But Jay-Z and Nas, nobody knew who was the machine behind Nas. Nobody really knew who the machine was behind Jay-Z and them niggas. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Right.
why they got to be up there on some other ish. Everybody else on that list, I forgot who else was on that top 10 list. Can you pull up just say Billboard top 10 list? I don't got my computer.
I don't want to talk about that top 10.
No, I just want to see who else on the list.
Nah, we don't need. You know what? That shit was so whack though. That's why I don't want to bring it up no more. Nobody
but they just brought it back up again. You talk about it's whack, and they just brought it back up again.
But nobody agrees with it, yo. I don't even know where to find it, yo. Nah, I don't want to do it, yo. We're gonna get off topic, yo. Let's talk about because their list is bogus, man. We did it when we did our list. We killed. Actually, I don't know. Not their top 10. Their top 10 was kind of cool.
The top 10 wasn't that bad, but all right, man. I'll do something with it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah. So
what we got next?
Yeah. So all right. So all right. You didn't see the BMF joint, man. So BMF, he said, what he said, Google.
Nah, I didn't see the BMF.
So
I
he said,
the BMF joint.
You missed the BMF show, man. They just came to Atlanta and they was in the Freak. You know, when I went to Freaknik the first time out here, I think I caught one of the last ones, and they said the same shit that I said in the show. More, they was like, "Yo, this is amazing, yo! Like the Freaknik like changed my life, yo."
Yeah,
I seen that shit, and that's what it was in the BMF joint. They came out here and they was like, "Yo, this shit crazy, yo."
That was it. Because they kept going back and forth to the colleges, the HBCUs.
They had a big shootout. I don't know if it's a real story, but they had a big shootout outside of Magic City, yo. And one of their main connect got killed. And that's all I'm telling you this shit. You ain't even see it.
Yeah. Damn, you just spoiled it, yo. God damn it, yo.
Yeah. But nah, it was crazy though, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole shit was crazy, yo. BMF,
but I'll watch. I gotta sit back and watch it.
You gotta watch that joint, man. So you got that joint. What else? All right, you ain't talking about what else? What else we talking about?
No, the last thing is the Daniel Jones situation. How you feel about the Daniel Jones situation?
Danny Dimes, yo. A lot of New York fans, probably Giant fans, probably don't like it, but I'm not really mad at it. It doesn't help us if we don't get no people to help him like wide receivers and keep Saquon Barkley because we haven't committed to that yet even more. So
they said they trying to just put the franchise tag on him, yo. That's it.
That'd be dope if we do that. I wanted to do that. So I
said that too because running backs don't have a lifespan like that. And
but he has so many injuries though. So that's the
that's the argument I got with people. They're like, nah, man, he's the team, and I'm like, I understand that.
Nah, but, I mean, I think he'll come up with something agreeable. But my point with Daniel Jones, I think that he's not a bad quarterback. I just think his line was learning. They sucked. You know what I'm saying?
They did put the franchise tag on him. Okay, Slug said they did.
They did. Okay, right. So that's what we needed then. So we needed a running back. Keep Saquon, and then now we got Danny. All we needed was get some receivers more. Danny Dimes was okay to manage a game with no receivers and no line.
Well, they trying to say that Dable only showed them 1 year, that they don't think they need to give him the money off of showing just 1 year.
That nigga's been there for like 5 years, yo. He only had 4 years. So he's only did good 1 year because he was they was letting him run more.
Yeah, they do. They need a big wide receiver.
That's what I was saying. We need a wide receiver. If we get a receiver, somebody's going to take pressure off because he's going to get open. Danny Dimes will throw it to him. You see, he got an arm, he got legs. He could be a good ass quarterback.
Y'all need to steal Hopkins from Dallas. Dallas trying to pick up Hopkins from Arizona, yo. Y'all need to steal him. But y'all don't got any money because y'all gave this kid all this. That's another thing. Y'all cap is going to be out of control because this dude's getting He tried
But
to get
then we get
45.
rid of Galloway though, so we should got some money after getting rid of Galloway. We got some bread.
Nah, y'all got no bread. Y'all broke. Y'all ain't got no more bread, yo. Y'all niggas is broke.
Well, we need some receivers, or we need one top receiver and a mediocre receiver, yo. That's all we need, yo.
Yeah.
And then we'll be A1, yo.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But I don't think it's bad though. Like to answer the question, I like Danny Dimes, yo. And if you look at it, like who else is out there? Who are we gonna get? Yo, Lamar Odoms? Lamar Jackson.
You said Lamar Odom, nigga.
Lamar
Odom.
Coming in with his crack rocks and shit. That's your man.
Oh, hey, that's my dude. Like this nigga here. Oh,
we ain't gonna get him on the show now, yo.
He ain't coming now. You just ruined it, yo.
God, we still get him on the show.
Ruined it that fast, yo. Big shout out to my man Lamar Odom, yo. What up, yo? But anyway,
Moses still got the connect for that boy.
Yeah, he still talk to him. Yeah,
I forgot to mention that last
and I was thinking to pick out of the 25. I know that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking also, yo.
Yeah.
For real, man. But it is what it is. The Jets look like they might be getting Aaron Rodgers.
That's so what?
Oh shoot, he said, "Damn,
Aaron Rodgers is good." You know what I'm saying? But he old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I was just talking to your cousin. I was actually telling her I like the kid who got hurt, the kid White, who picked up after Wilson.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Slug, you a Jets fan, aren't you? I think Slug's a Jets fan.
God damn, Slug. I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't know you was a Jets fan.
Slug, you a Jets fan, right?
He was talking like a Giants fan, nigga. Why would he?
He said no.
Fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Y'all be dissing the Jets, yo. Y'all be
Giants,
dissing
that's what
Jets.
it is, Slug. I feel you, B. That's crazy, yo. More bugging. You up here, you bigging the Giants up, talking about the Giants. He talk about, oh, but you a Jets fan. No, man.
I told you, is that offensive? Is that wrong?
How? Yes. Jets fans don't like the Giants. You know that.
Not all of them. Not all of them. People go back and forth, Jets and Giants. They're not as bad as they're not a rivalry.
That's like saying, if I'm a Yankees fan, are you a Mets fan? Get the fuck
out. All right,
now
take it easy. Take it easy. Easy now. Easy. We got a big season coming up. Easy. Now, I know Slug's a Mets fan totally, so I know that.
I mean, shout out to the Mets, yo, but
we're gonna try to take care of business and see what's up. But that's about it, man. We get ready to run out of here. Big shout out to Dat Feeling. You know what I mean? Dat Feeling in the building, good looking out. Keeping us out there streaming. Y'all can catch Breads on Apple, on Spotify. You're gonna catch us on our podcast, you know what I mean? You're listening to us mostly, but you're gonna catch us out there.
But you gotta stay tuned because more about to definitely start doing his segments, yo. His stories.
Yes, I got my segments coming up. And we got also we got a couple other shows we're producing coming up too. We get more involved into the battle rap thing. So we're gonna have some more fun stuff coming up. Big shout out to Hayes. Big shout out to my man Black at Dat Feeling. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe. We're telling everybody, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
Hey,
and
I'll put Hayes on.
We're gonna start trying to be out there a little bit more for real. You breaking up, yo.
Yeah, I know it's my joint, yo. But
I know. That's weird, yo.
No. But what I was gonna say, I got Hayes joint in the back of my story too. His music.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So you can do. We'll tighten this shit up too. But yo, go check out my story about us going to Vegas nights. Man. When me and Mo, we was in the we had the crazy part is they like y'all had a VIP in Dave & Buster's. You goddamn right. We had a VIP in Dave & Buster's, and we had big ass bottles of champagne.
Hold those stories. We could do a whole thing on.
I got that story. It was the beginning of it was the story about. I got pictures of bottles and cooks, but then it didn't look like cooks in the club though. You gotta watch the video more because it looked like you gotta watch the video I put up. It don't look like cooks in the club, but I was like, yeah. Niggas was already laughing at me like cooks, nigga. I was like, yeah, we was on top of the world with the cooks, nigga.
But we had everybody came through. Everybody came through to to David Buster's. Big shout out to DJ Majesty and whatever, man.
Right.
But everybody came through, man. And yeah, that's a story to tell. That's definitely
Yo,
a
go
story
watch it, more. You gonna see us? We was popping cooks and shit. I got you on the, cause I put the way I introduced us. I put all our pictures up in your name under it. I put James' name, Mo, Jason. It's funny as hell, yo.
I used to go all the way over to what was that? Damn, what's the name of the spot? What's the name of the stop?
We used to go to BJ's. We used to go to BJ's.
I used to go to BJ's and pick up all of
Yo, Mo, before we get out of here, how much was you paying for them cooks though? Like $2 or something, $3?
Like $3 a bottle, yo.
Nigga, we had the whole club flooded.
I used to sell them for 20. I used to sell them for 20 a bottle, yo.
Buckets, yo.
That's why they had to kick us up out of there, yo.
Yo, Mo, me and James though, we were celebrities. We be sitting at the, we go sit down and drink like 5 bottles of cooks. We be sick the whole next day, yo.
And yo, the ill. You want to know the ill part? My Cristal bottles was only $60.
Yeah.
He used to have it up at Majesty.
BJ. We bought it to
Majesty.
yeah.
Joint was like $60, man. I used to kill it. All you have to do is go into a white neighborhood and you can get whatever we popping for cheap, bro.
What?
That's real talk.
Yeah, but the thing was cooks, yo. We was killing them, yo. And I even put it in more.
Oh man,
yeah, you gotta watch that story because I put the story out. How them? I didn't know their name, but when the Clipper dudes came in, I was like, of course, I tried to offer them niggas cooks, and they was like, nah, yo. They ordered a bottle of Don P, yo.
It's like, get that shit out my face, yo.
I was like, yo. They was like, cause they wanted to come in, they came and kicked it with us. So I was like, yo, what's up, yo? Y'all want a bottle? They was like, what is this?
All we wanted to do was hold a bottle. I knew all y'all wanted to do was hold bottles. That's it.
They was like, nah, brother, we ain't drinking this shit. We was like, nah, they got a Don P. And then I said this story. I was like, yo, we had a good night, yo. They was sipping on their Don P. We was sipping on our cooks, living our best life. It was crazy, yo. But yo, we about to get up out of here, more.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Yeah, please go see it, yo. Hey, like and subscribe, everybody. And we'll see you on the next show, man. Keep y'all posted, man. Yeah, please check that out. Go on our YouTube and check that out with White, yo. For real. I'm about to also, yo. And next week we'll talk about BMF and all that, man. For real.
Right.
All right.